on. Everybody off the road.
Guys, just speak English off the road.
I don't care where you go, just get away from me.
Now. Do you people understand? Off the road. Fuck. The sidewalk. Please, now. Excuse me. Off the road. Man, I'm telling you.
Extra descriptions of them, but like I was sitting right there.
I don't even know descriptions of them, tell you the truth.
But like
Did you see everything?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just hang tight? I don't know if this guy in the middle ambulance is going to make it, actually. I think it cut his jugular.
No, they ran my after that.
Anyone call? Anyone?
I saw this guy. Didn't really see the stabbing, but he saw the guy running.
Actually, yeah, there was a couple people that said they'd stick around. Yeah.
Okay, Steady.
This city has changed dramatically in my 14 years on this force. I have seen people become scared to walk down their streets, scared to say good morning to one another, and scared to actually enjoy life. The role of a police officer has become more demanding, more involved, and a lot more stressful. Not only are we expected to be law enforcers, but also teachers, social workers, medical caregivers, and sometimes, yes, even babysitters. We are expected to be superhuman and in a life-threatening situation make a decision in less than 5 seconds that may haunt us the rest of our lives. When I joined the department, there was compassion. Well, there is no more compassion, just cynicism. After 13 years and 295 days, not that I've been counting, I've had enough and have resigned as of August 22nd. I leave with high hopes of a new and exciting life. But I also leave feeling very sad that a job I once loved and believed would be my lifetime career is no longer a job I would wish upon anyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm all
Did you get to the king of the castle sitting just waiting?
I'm used to having that stuff.
I don't know if I would have joined the job if my family wasn't in the police force. I used to think that I would never be an officer because I heard so many negative stories from my dad around the dinner table. But deep down inside, I think I really, really wanted to do what he was doing. I know he's disappointed that I'm leaving, and the hardest part about this whole decision was worrying that I'd let him down.
20 years.
Just think, will you be thinking of this stuff in another 3 weeks?
No. I'll be thinking of everybody and what they're doing. But not this crap.
Be thinking about everybody and what they're doing.
She'll be thinking of
You're
her
still
paycheck.
going to be a cop when you're
but they're
there.
going to be doing police
It's
stuff.
kind of hard
all
to
your
get that
friends.
out of your brain after 14 years.
Listen,
You want to know who's promoted and all that.
he
kind of
has
stuff.
been retired for 4 years, and he still hasn't got it out of his system. He goes to bed and he dreams about cops, dead cops, live cops. Don't you?
Dead cop.
Oh,
I solved quite a few crimes.
Oh
though.
yes, some guy
yeah.
that he's worked with years ago who's been dead, and he's running down the street with
Oh,
him.
we
Chasing some guy who just robbed the Becker store, right?
Exactly,
Well,
exactly.
there weren't Becker stores in those days.
Well, I'm sure they were.
Max Milk.
They were.
No.
I would say out of 7 days a week, he will dream.
6.
Oh, 6. I was going to say 5.
6 nights of cops.
Cop.
I feel pressure to stay. There's been a lot of pressure to stay, not coming from my family, but from the fact that it's a family tradition. My mother and my father were both police officers. My father's father was a police officer, and so was his brother, so my great uncle.
I've got a couple of cousins who were police officers who have since retired. And I'm the last. It's about 85 years, just immediate family. I always thought that if I could be half as good a police officer as he was, I'd be lucky.
Everybody awake now? Thank you.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Give us the bad news first.
All ADO days in TO are canceled for midnight. The way I'm going to work this is my door will be open. Individual whining can come in, and I don't mean to be facetious, but we're in big trouble.
What's the good news?
The good news is I'm going to teach you a little philosophy. Anybody taking any philosophy at all? This is for Carol. Your life's divided into two parts again: core esteem and situational esteem. Core esteem is how and the way you were brought up. So when you reach 16, your core esteem is pretty well established, okay? Situational esteem is great for police officers because this is a great job to make you feel better. It brings all your self-esteem up. Look what some of you were like before you joined the job.
Look at us now.
No, you were hanging around a church in the Portuguese basement eating food all the time. Hang on. And now, you're one of the best. Okay, well, and I say, please be careful. Well, I remember one of my trainers told me that the order of the way you'll live the rest of your life as a policeman is policing is number 1, family is number 2, and then fishing, cottage, your dog, your cat is number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And of course your children included in your family. But policing is number 1, and make no mistake about it. This is what this job is all about.
Hey guys, this is no stopping, it's rush hour.
Okay, sorry.
I'm proud of the job I've tried to do, but I can't say that I'm proud of this city. I mean, it is a beautiful city. Maybe I'm wrong there saying not proud of the city. I'm becoming unproud with the people in the city because they vocally don't stand up and say, hey, let's help clean up the city, not just garbage-wise, but crime-wise. Hey! You're gonna run right into me, buddy.
Stand by, sir. Your first
Yeah, I don't have
She left the apartment twice this week in the middle of the night and didn't
You always have
Last
this
night I was looking for her
wonderful
because she
idea that you're
started
gonna
calling me
change
collect
the world.
financial service.
I don't believe that now.
Since she got out of jail, I let her live in my place because things were going to work out. She had an engagement ring. She doesn't have one now. She sold it this morning for dope. All she's been doing is bleeding me for money so she can get her fixed. She's been doing drugs, and I told her I don't want this garbage near me. My car reeks from crack.
You tend to realize you're not going to change people. They're going to be one way or another.
You know him. Do you
So,
love me? Just tell
hang
me
on,
in front of the cops right
hang
now,
on.
and I'll know what to do.
I'm asking you this.
Do you love me or not? No, talk to me.
Come on,
No,
guys.
hang on.
Do you love me or not?
You don't know what to do?
Yes. Just answer in front of them.
Do you want to get help, Diane?
You listen. Listen. I'm not talking about that. I'm asking you a direct question. Do you love me? Are you in love with me?
I got mixed feelings right now.
Excuse me. Can I get an answer so I know what to do?
That is my answer.
I know what to do. Okay. So I'll go get my stuff. I'll see you later.
Somebody's going to go to jail in a minute if they don't make a decision for something. because we can't stand around here and wait all night. This is ridiculous. Isn't love grand? I'm tired of dealing with people who can't solve their own problems, who are just like a pain in the ass, to put it bluntly. I feel like I've given more than I can give right now. I'm full up to here, and I want to deal with people who don't have all these problems. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and say, oh, well, I don't have to pick up a dead body, or I don't have to deal with some AIDS-infected hooker on the street, or I don't have to worry about putting gloves on to shake somebody's hand, or, you know, it's just everything built in. It's just, I'm tired. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Back off, bud, back off, back off.
No, this
let go of him, let go of him, let go of him.
This guy, you broke everything.
Okay, let go of him. We got him, okay?
You have one more guy. You have one more for a bill to fill.
1410 call. No, dispatcher, it's 1410. We're on scene with 12, one in custody. We'll let you know what else is happening. I believe there's still one outstanding suspect for some kind of damage, but there's a language barrier here, so we'll get back to you. You got all his info?
Yeah.
It's everything in control.
Shut up and listen to me. Who was the friend that was with you?
My friend.
Who is he?
No, he's a Spanish guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know him. I just saw him.
Oh, but he's your friend.
No, but I know he's Spanish, and I see getting beat by 15 guys, and I'm Spanish. What am I supposed to do?
There's 17 guys in there. Shut up and listen to me.
I used to be a soldier.
Shut up. I don't care. There's 17 guys in that place, and you, tough man, are going to walk in because there's some guy you see that you don't even know?
I didn't walk in.
Well, you just told me you did.
I just went to prevent.
Oh, you're so full of shit, it's unbelievable.
I mean,
you went in there with them. You didn't go in there to prevent. You went in there with them.
I didn't go in with them.
Yeah, you did.
They're lying to you.
Well, 17 people are lying to me. Oh, I don't think so.
And they're not all Portuguese either.
Okay, if they beat you up, 70 people is gonna say the same. They're gonna say we'd have been here for this reason.
Oh yeah, all 17 people are gonna say that these two guys did the wrong thing. They're lying.
They cannot
give me a break. I let him know.
Must be another party at the restaurant.
Got to go down to 1012. So you just watch yourself out here, because we're not dealing with very swift people. They get really pissed off easy. I used to walk in and somebody be telling me something and I'd think, oh, this poor person. Now I'd probably walk into the same situation and say, yeah, right. You know, there's always different sides to every story, and I think I used to, as a young officer, used to want to take all sides. Now over time you learn that no, you can't take all sides. You have to be in the middle and sort things out. Okay, after he pushed the cash register, did he grab you at all? Did he touch you physically at all?
Stop jumping outside.
Come, I thought you were through. Come in.
No, you can tell me right here.
I can talk to you something.
Listen, the officer already looked at the cash register. I don't need to see the cash register.
I said the guy, he moved out.
Yeah, he pushed the cash register off. What did he do to you?
He said me.
But these guys are saying that he tried to pick a fight with you.
Not this guy. Another guy. Not this one.
The guy who we caught, what did he do?
They follow the other. Whatever the other does, they do.
So we caught a guy who didn't do anything. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, we tried to put both of them outside, right?
Yeah.
Well, the only reason, the only reason we grabbed him is because this man had him in a neck lock. You know, I come in here, you're telling me that this guy pushed the cash register off. No, I have no problem charging him for doing that. Now you're saying it wasn't him. Did he say anything threatening to you, like, come on, I want to beat you, or I want to fight you? What did he say? Do you remember?
Me? What you mean say?
To you, after he pushed the cash register.
I don't say nothing.
Not you, the bad guy. I've seen the bad things that can happen, so of course your perception about life and about people is going to change 100-fold. Man, the Portuguese, they hate women telling them to do anything. They took off, I guess. And in 14 years, I've probably seen more in my lifetime than anybody should have in 85. So you question yourself, how does one deal with that? You just cope. You just do the best that you can. You try and forget. But it's hard. It's trying to balance your life, you know, properly, and it's difficult. That's why police hang around with police.
Hey, guys! Hey, this water does funny things to you. Look what it makes you grow. Oh yeah.
They're the best friends that you could ever have because you depend on them on a daily basis. You certainly wouldn't want them for enemies.
You have to keep an eye on these guys.
You really, if I didn't think that I was making a difference, Carol, then it wouldn't be worth being on this job. But I mean, the whole time in morality, doing the pimps and the girls. If I send one girl home to her family and now she's, you know, working in McDonald's. No, because in our job we don't get that kind of people. At 14 years, I can say there's two things that I've made a difference on. Really, honestly, two things. One was helping an 82-year-old man who had Alzheimer's, who was just in tears when we found out where he lived, and you know he was just so happy, and his wife was so happy, and I felt good about that. And the other one was getting a girl off the street.
You probably saved your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now
I've done in 14 years one thing.
That's it.
You've saved one person's life? That's a big thing.
It is a big thing. You should be proud of that.
Oh, I am. But I don't think I'm making a difference out there right now. When we first were out on the street, things were so different then than they are now. And one person can't, as far as I'm concerned, the way I feel, one person can't make a difference anymore, and that's why I'm leaving.
The police community, by virtue of the job, isolates itself. You become so closely knit. You deal with that 10% of society which does not reflect what the whole community is all about. And how much can any individual take? The answer is, I don't know. Some people go through their entire life and show no signs of stress and are able to deal with dead bodies and murders and problems with racial problems, and seem to be able to just, like, it's water off a duck's back, and others don't do as well. And I don't know if there is any tests, including the psychological tests that they give today, how you're ever going to determine that.
6093, right? Yeah. Fighting with a passenger at Brockton College. When we get there, this guy over talking to a tow truck driver, and the TTC driver's pointing him out, saying he headbutted him, punched him and then headbutted him. And he's about 6 foot and a little well over 200 pounds. Joy went to talk to the TTC driver, and I told him to come over to the car. He'd been drinking a bit, and took his arm, and of course he got a little upset because I took his arm. Joy saw that, came over and told him he was under arrest for assault, and he went a bit rangy on us and got away from my grasp, turned around and whacked her, like to push her off. And we ended up fighting with him, slammed him in the back of the trunk, and Joy's tough.
So what did you do?
I arrested him. I don't know.
He told her right away he had AIDS. HIV. Or he was HIV positive. And she neglected to tell me that.
I didn't. On my way past.
No, I didn't hear it. Next thing I know,
as soon as I put my gloves on, you'd know.
So next thing you know, they're back down on the floor fighting with him. He's in the cells right now. He's not happy because he's on parole for attempted murder.
I'm gonna send someone up to your son's house and try to figure out what's going on. I don't know if there's a woman there or not. I don't know if he's got a vivid imagination or whatever's going on.
He doesn't know.
Bye-bye. Carol, you ready to go? I got a good call for you.
What is it?
It's a mother phoning up because her son has somebody staying there, but she's hiding all over the house, and he wants her out, and she's not sure there's actually a woman there. It's perfect.
Hi, Bob. Who are we looking for?
It wasn't her up back, was it?
I don't know who it was.
I don't think so.
We'll check upstairs. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Maureen. Well, she's not under the bed.
No, I don't think she's under this one either.
She's not hiding in the closet.
No, he was saying that she was hiding upstairs and then she jumped off of the roof here, the balcony, and was picked up by a lady cop out back somewhere. And
Well, maybe then she's gone. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, how about we just tell them it looks like she jumped and she's run away? Okay. She's gone.
Again?
She's gone. We're not saying that she wasn't here.
She got away.
Okay, but there's nobody here now because we've checked. There's nowhere else for her to hide. Unless she's about that wide and about that tall, you know?
No, she'd go 125 pounds.
I think the one that took her away, they got her under the couch.
Pardon?
The one that took her, I think they got her under the couch.
I thought you told this officer she jumped off the balcony and they got her over there.
Runs around again.
Well, she's not here right now. She's not in the house right now. Okay? You've checked the basement?
And I know I have my back door locked. The only one that's open is the front. And the only place she could be is the attic in my place.
And if she was in the attic, you'd hear her. Well, there's nothing we can do for you because as far as we're concerned, she's gone.
Lock that off.
This is about the 4th time I've called you people, and nobody can help me.
Well, because there's nobody here.
Oh, man.
There's nobody here.
1422 on there.
Oh, welcome to 14 Division. You have to feel sorry for these people, though. I mean, he honestly believes that she is still in the house. And no matter what you say to the guy, I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, so, you know, you just have to try and make him believe. I think his mother believed she was still in the house. I think Mom had just as many problems. I guess you have to laugh. You do. You laugh. I mean, we're human. We think things are funny. Maybe at somebody else's expense, but that's human nature. Everybody laughs, you know?
1417 is 10-8.
This is from the complainant. On January 24th, 1993, and I'll get the sad face in here too. At approximately 7:30 p.m., I was walking my little dog home from a run in the park when we stopped for a red light at Ossington Avenue. We waited until the light had turned green in our favor and proceeded to cross the street between the white lines on the crosswalk. There was a police cruiser sitting waiting for the northbound light to green when we were crossing. All of a sudden, a white car that was traveling eastbound on Dundas sped around the corner into the southbound lanes of Ossington and ran over my dog. The driver of the car did not slow down, nor did he stop to offer any assistance. I screamed at the police officer who was still sitting there to go after the car, but he refused to do it. I then asked him if he would at the very least help me get the dog to a vet where I could get him some help, and his reply was that I would have to take a cab. My baby died 10 minutes later in my arms before I could find a cab. I called the police and got the officer's name and badge number, PC Stephen O'Neill, number 658.
Steve, I'm very disappointed. You should have at least put the animal out of its misery.
And run over it.
Time was on
Oh, the driver of the white car that ran over my dog should have been charged under the Highway Traffic Act for failing to yield to a pedestrian in a crosswalk.
Since when is a dog a pedestrian?
Exactly. The police officer failed to go after him, so I feel the officer should be brought up on charges of 1. Dereliction. Dereliction of duty.
I'm a derelict. I need another drink.
Conduct unbecoming a police officer. Number 3, accessory to felony hit and run. Honest to God. I feel that this police officer, due to his uncaring attitude, is totally responsible for my baby's death. It could have been a child
Murder.
just as easily as it was my little dog.
Murder suspect. What about criminal negligence, Dad?
Heavy 14 F support.
Come on, man. Please, where is the ambulance?
They're on their way, okay?
Come on. Okay. Don't move, man. Look at me.
Okay, the ambulance is here.
I have a couple of policemen back here to give us a hand on this record.
I'm trying to get some vitals in the back.
Okay. Okay, I got the head. Okay, roll. Back.
Back now.
Go, hang on. This way?
Sometimes I wonder if the good people are winning the battle. Sometimes I think they are, and sometimes I think they're not. You know, I just see so much of the shit happening out there and the crime, and you think, like, why? Why can't society change? It just seems to be getting worse. I still think evil is outrunning the good. I don't think you're ever normal when you come home. I mean, I look at myself and I say, what's normal? Because well, especially when I'm with Dad, because we're always talking about police this or police that, or look at what's happening in the paper here, or what, you know. I didn't know how to tell Dad that I didn't want to do this job anymore. That was probably the most difficult 3 days of my entire life. I was trying to figure out, how do I tell a man who has spent his whole life giving, as far as I'm concerned, giving to society, giving to the citizens of Toronto. How do you turn around and you tell him, I can't do this anymore, I can't stand it?
Talking about that, your decision to leave the force, you're quite sure you're doing the right thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you make...
Definitely.
You make good salary, and the...
Why do it for the money if you're not happy doing it?
Well, that's the point. You are a good police officer.
But I'm not happy doing it.
Why?
Because I don't like it anymore. If you don't like doing a job, you can make as much money as anybody and be not happy going to work, so why do it? I'd rather make $20,000 and do something I'm happy doing.
Oh, well, maybe what we call the 10-year itch. Maybe you just get over that hump of 10 years.
No. Why? You don't want me to leave, do you?
Well, I don't know if I don't want you to leave.
Why?
It's your decision to decide.
Yeah, but you're not happy about it,
No,
are
I'm
you?
just saying, are you doing the right thing?
I feel I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
What do you feel? You're not happy about me leaving?
No, I don't.
Honestly?
I don't want you to leave anywhere. I mean, I don't want you to go to Australia. I'm going to miss you.
Because I mean, it shouldn't matter. I should be doing what I want to do because it's my life, and I shouldn't worry about what other people think. But I still worry about what you think because I'm the only one that followed you into the job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But it shouldn't. I mean, the hardest thing I had to do was tell you I was leaving.
Well, I realize that because you didn't want to let me down, I guess.
Well, that's right.
That's the other side of that. But as I say, it's your life and your decision, so.
I really hoped when I made my decision to leave that I wouldn't have to go through a police funeral. To see somebody that young, who obviously was like me, from a police family. Here's a young kid that's giving 150% to the job because he's still one of those go-getters and thinks he's doing the right thing, and he's shot in the head.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first
It's even hard to describe.
What is?
The emotion and the feeling. It's just, could have been any one of us. Any one of us. I mean, we all do the same thing he was doing that night. Walkthroughs. You walk through buildings, you walk through areas. Unfortunately, he just happened to meet somebody that wasn't too pleased about him walking through. So it just hits you right in the gut. A lot of people were saying they just had gut feelings that this wasn't going to be the only one in the next few months. Which scares you, because who's it going to be?
So how do you think you'll act a certain way now when you're out on the road?
Oh, most definitely. You always do after a policeman's killed. You're more aware, you're more suspicious, and you're a hell of a lot more careful. A couple months go by, you get back into your lackadaisical, if you want to call it that, attitude. Not to the point where you don't think about your safety, but you don't think about it for 10 hours a day. But you do think about it. That's for sure.
But you have 20 or 30 lawyers with university educations. You have the different special interest groups. You have special investigative units. You have your own department, and everybody in the world second-guessing you, or at least, if not second-guessing you, Monday morning quarterbacking you. So it makes the job, at least your perception is that you want to make sure you do the right thing. My greatest fear is that in today's climate, being a policeman, that you wait that extra 2 or 3 seconds to try and figure out if you're doing something right or wrong, and you end up being dead.
He called up saying there was 2 people in his jacuzzi, right? So he doesn't have a jacuzzi or anything. So I guess we canceled the call, and he turns around, because the police didn't show up now, he phones up and says there's an officer down, so then, you end up with 5 cars there.
Right.
540621.
It was funny yesterday. It's not funny anymore.
No, that wasn't funny.
No, somebody's gonna get killed. The whole house is turned upside down now. He had a chair against the basement door, locking whoever it was in there. The baseboards are ripped off. He had a bloody knife on the table in the living room that would slice through 2 people at the same time. I mean, this thing was wicked.
Is he a big guy?
Call
Fair
came in
size.
at 6:50.
He's not huge, but he's bigger than me. He's a fair size.
Yep.
He's been drinking again. You know.
What did they think of my little story this morning? What do they think?
Everybody's worried about you, Bob, because these things aren't happening.
That's good.
I mean, you see, when you make a call to 911 and you say there's an officer down,
Was he down or did he come back?
there was no officer there.
Well, who was
But you know what happens when you say that?
Yeah, everybody
You get,
comes in.
yeah.
Well, that's what I expected. Because if he wasn't a cop, what was he?
Well, there was nobody there. I don't know who he was. I checked. I went downstairs. I moved the chair. I went downstairs. I checked the house again.
Was there a cop there or not?
There was a whole bunch of them here with me.
Before you guys, long before you guys.
What time?
6:30? And he was pretty quick. But he was affiliated. There for sure was a guy there.
Well,
because I had him trapped, and I couldn't watch all the doors, and they had
well, you had him trapped in the basement, you said, but there's no way to get out of the basement.
We should go look again, because I saw that girl again.
It wasn't Maureen from yesterday? Wasn't the same one?
No.
No?
I don't know what her name is for sure.
Were you drinking last night at all?
I was in the hospital.
What time did you get out?
You had a few drinks before you went.
Yeah. Right? So all the calls are coming through them, whether you start with 14 division or not.
Every time they get away.
But there hasn't been anybody here. He honestly believed that there was an officer down. So that's when I called the crisis workers at the Queen Street Mental Health Center. They actually had a crisis team come to the house to assess him. Luckily, they did that because they found out there was a medical problem involving alcohol, and that he wasn't nuts at all, but the alcohol was affecting his brain. So we were able to, under the Mental Health Act, Form 1 him, which means we have the authority, technically he's under arrest, to take him to a medical facility, and they keep him till they feel that he's physically sound enough to leave, and which is what we did.
Down late, what else? Riding on a sidewalk? Honk the horn. Nice weather, eh?
Wrapped up like fucking Nanook from the north. Hood overhead and all that.
Cockroaches coming out of the woodwork after everybody else who's normal goes to sleep at night.
Get on the sidewalk. We're gonna get out of the way.
Okay. Look,
Yeah, hang on.
I'm just gonna act as if
yeah, just get on.
Face me over, okay?
No. Stand on the sidewalk.
Hi, Mumbles.
He wants to commit suicide.
What? He wants to commit suicide. Well, I just think he's had too much to drink.
Oh, is that all you think?
Yeah.
Right, and I think she had too much to drink also.
The man wants to kill himself.
Okay, have a nice night.
Okay, goodbye. They've all had too much to drink. Get out of that. Get him. Get him.
Get him.
Yeah, what do you want us to do with him? Babysit him?
People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tip counter, like to lay around in the shade. And I
buddy.
Hey, buddy. I don't know where he's at.
What the? No. Relax. Relax.
Come do the fuck you want. Leave me
Relax.
fucking alone.
Relax.
Hey, what the fuck you want? You think you... Oh!
You got it? That's your arm, right? Cancel the ambulance for me. Cancel the ambulance. He's going with us. Yeah. Hang on. They've got to get their stuff out of the back.
Relax. You're okay.
You motherfucker, don't fucking touch my arm. Don't fucking touch me.
Relax. Stop kicking me.
Duck your head in. Do we know what happened?
Well, you're drunk now. I know that.
Yeah.
It's a matter of seeing what...
No, I got all this shit here. Okay.
Apparently the guy wanted into the bar. Was told, no, you can't come in.
Okay, Bill's just...
I went in. You can't come in. He kicks the front glass out with his foot.
Oh, did he?
And
Okay.
then that's all it was. So no one's complaining of an assault. It was just kind of like shoving to get in. No one's complaining of assault, so strictly
Okay,
mischief.
can you... Bill just
Bill's
went
gone
in.
to speak to
Oh,
the judge,
okay. You knew
Just
that.
want to get your story.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all his shit.
At least you're making money.
Stand up and grow up.
I have fucking grown up, fucking bitch, man. I have fucking grown up, man. They're fucking hurting me. You fucking...
Hang on to that. Quick. Listen.
They're fucking
Got him?
hurting me, man. They're fucking hurting me, man.
Can we get this guy in quick? Like he's going fucking rangy on us here.
They're fucking hurting me.
Bleeding everywhere too. He's standing on his feet. Okay? Get up.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Who the fuck is telling me shut up? No, who the fuck?
Isabel.
Okay, they're hurting me, man.
Going for a wash.
That was a good belt off as you went in. Hey, shouldn't get in shit then. Okay. I know, I'm covered in his blood. He's got a cut on his elbow from at the bar. There's his name. I'm going to...
Yeah. Go wash up. Make sure you use soap.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at my... I'm going to have to change my shirt. Spit all over my shirt. Fuck. Oh, and I have 2 days left.
And answer this. If I wasn't a cop, I'd want to be...
Probably a drug dealer, because there's good money in that. I'd be a teacher.
I get pregnant so I can have lots of
I'd be
money.
a teacher.
Pregnant so you can have lots of money? But from welfare.
My answer will be kind of corny because I joined the police force to help. You know, I think most of us did.
Oh, you're going to give a political correct answer.
No, it's true.
I
Most
of us did.
What did you join for? The gun.
Why'd you join, Joy?
I joined here like Sonny Cross.
I can't
She wanted to
remember
write
anymore, tell you
parking
the
tickets.
truth.
I do like it.
No, I do. I know why I joined.
think that you were going to be able to help in some way?
Yeah, I did, but now I've looked at it and I look at what policemen are now and I would...
Oh, what would you do, Greg?
Yeah.
I'd probably be a serial killer from heaven.
so I can get my own trading card. That's my dream.
No. Oh, that's your dream? Yes,
Yeah, no, to get my own
get your own trading card.
Yeah, and I can't play baseball.
Talk up.
If I had
I'd probably be an engineer.
Surgeon.
Engineer? Yeah. You want to drive a train?
I would be a veterinarian.
Oh,
I
come
love
on.
it.
I think that's good.
You can't live by just eating vegetables. What?
Cindy,
Yeah?
you turn that light off. There's a police car going by. And we want to see if they're turning in here. Coming after us. Do they go north?
Yeah, those damn cops.
Goddamn police officers. Goddamn pigs.
I'll be saying that in 2 weeks.
Goddamn cops. Good morning. Another night fighting crime. Another to go. I was hoping you had the lens cap on. Oprah's show talked about people starting new careers and things like that, and how people always have these dreams to do something different but never do it because they're scared of giving up what they have instead of following their dream. And the question they asked was, who do you think you are? Because as kids we're told by our parents when we do something maybe stupid or dumb, who do you think you are doing that? Or who do you think you are? Miss Queen Bee coming to the table like that? And the psychotherapist was saying that, you know, that's kind of detrimental to kids because it makes them think twice about, well, I guess I can't do that because that's going to be really stupid. And so I've been thinking about that, and I still can't answer it. Who do I think I am? Man, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going through midlife crisis, I think, without being midlife yet. So, I guess in the next year, I'll find out who the hell I am. Imagine being 33 and not knowing who the hell you are. I know my name.
You just can't walk away from this job. It's just not possible. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how bitter you are. A lot of people quit this job when life is like a roller coaster. You know, you have your highs and you have your lows. And a lot of policemen quit when they have their lows. And I could sit here and ramble off the number of names who guys and women that have quit when they're at their low, and they're off this job anywhere from a week to 5 years, and then they try and reapply. You know, this job just doesn't get out of your system.
Sounds great. Carolyn?
Yes, dear.
I don't know who this person is following me, but I don't want them in the station tonight, okay?
Oh. It's your last night. You can't say anything.
What's that? What's this? What's it for? For all my stuff.
What stuff?
My uniforms and shit.
We already
burned
packed it. It's gone.
It's gone. Great. I give it 6 months to a year and I'll probably be a completely different person. Relaxed, carefree, worrying about mortgage payments and where's the next money coming from.
This is the last day.
Well, first of all, before we start, Carolyn,
No, I think you need it. That's the problem.
And she's happy.
We're the ones starting to say. I personally wish you well in your new endeavor. We've had a few jokes the last couple of weeks about whether or not you're going to miss this job, and I know you will. You'll miss the job, and we all have our ups and downs, but most of us do this job because we like it so much. I know we all complain a lot sometimes, but and more than anything else, you'll miss the people that you've worked with, I'm sure. Basically, that's about it, except to say farewell, and we all love you, and we'll think about you down there, for sure. Okay, so hip hip hooray.
Yes. Hi. How are you? Good. How you feeling?
I'm back too.
Well, you're not shaking the way you were, and you're not sweating the way you were, and.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But there's a lot of follow-up to go through too, so I'm gonna do all
I'll just make sure you do it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. How's your mom?
She's calmed down.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's back to normal, is she?
Well, yeah, literally was there.
Oh, she's a nice lady. Very nice lady.
I'm lucky to have her, that's for sure.
You certainly are. I think she's lucky to have you too. I think you both do each other
well,
some good.
Keep an eye on each other.
Somebody has to, eh?
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem. We were out, and I thought, oh, should I just stop by instead of phoning? All right. Well, listen.
Thank
good.
you very much.
Okay.
And God bless them.
And good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks. But good luck to you, eh?
Yeah, you too.
And
thanks for being understanding.
No problem. I'm just glad to see you up and not seeing witches and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, I tell you, there were some spooky girls here that day. I'm telling you, there really was.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, I think Bob will probably have a couple drinks tonight, and it'll be right, but maybe not to the extent of what he was a couple weeks ago, but he won't stop. He won't stop drinking. And no doubt, it may kill him, just like it killed his dad, you know? It is, it's a vicious cycle. It just goes around and around and around. 1412 call.
1412.
Yeah, dispatcher, you can take this car off your screen. My escort will be coming back out on, I believe, 1413. And you can mark me 10-7 for life. This is it for me. And could you please pass my thanks on to all the other dispatchers?
10-4. Have a great weekend, Ender. 304.
Thank you, I will. And that's all she wrote. Turn that off.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Carol.
Thank you, Matt.
1412, do you still have your MPP?
Christopher! Christopher! I don't think I could live in Toronto without being a cop. That's what my whole life here has been. I think it'd be very difficult.
Good luck. You do.
One last cry for Aunt Carol. Hey, take